Galatasaray make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's played forward. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And he cuts out the supply. Well, they've got it again. He's in plenty of space here. Keita. Shot a goal! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been...
Hits one! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Akpro. And it's Keita. This is promising. And he's been shifted off it. Lobbed in behind. That's a shade optimistic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. The less said about that pass, the better.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket.
Oh, terrible pass! Played out towards the right wing. And he's there to clear it. A corner it is then. Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Hernandez. He's gone for goal! Keita has created one goal already. Keita was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Keita. Aim forwards. James makes the interception. Gets a good foot in there. Pass is just off target. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nicked it back promptly. Quality ball. Thiago Silva defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. In again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Keita, foot in. Vinicius Junior. And for a moment, time stood still. So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Partey.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chance to finish. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out of play for a goal kick. Actro. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Galatasaray are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Done delicately. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Keita. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Actro. He is through here. Pulls it back. Oh, important interception. He's got the shot away! Messi being hunted in taps.
Well, recognising the need to reduce his influence isn't guaranteed. It'll take some good work to stop him.
Messi in acres of space out wide. In with the challenge. Actro. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Real chance! No, not this time.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
It's a lovely, delicate pass. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 22.
Could be danger here.
Number
Big chance.
18.
It's a loose ball.
Number 5. Hernandez.
Gagliardini.
Number 10.
D'Ambrosio.
Martinez. Coming on the field.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 19.
Oh, now here's a good battle,
Number
bicep to
11.
bicep.
Number 9.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in plenty of space here. And through to the goalkeeper. Keita. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're back on the ball again. And it's D'Ambrosio. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Osimhen. Just 5 minutes left. Saka. Decent chance. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Galatasaray take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Has been
How
indicated.
many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got two. Sticks it away. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised.
And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And it's Ribery. Lobbed in behind. Martinez gets flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Longley can become a real quality defender, Peter, if he continues his development. We all know of his abilities. If he can keep those issues with his discipline and temperament in check, then he could have a dominant performance here and the future.
Okay, interesting. Ribery. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, there's one of the players of the week. Good ball over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cittadella are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Ribery. And here's Messi. Ribery. And that has been knocked clear. Vinicius Junior! Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior! That is decidedly lacking.
Vinicius Junior put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Hernandez. Thiago Silva. 5 minutes till the break. In with the challenge. James. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passing nice and neat. Picked out brilliantly. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! And he hits the net. First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Cittadella have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the ball is out of play. Galatasaray still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.514
60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
What a throw in. Ball's out once more. That's good play. Oh, that's nice. And that should get the job done. Brilliantly cut out. Longley gets rid without sophistication. Works it forward. Martinez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Cittadella can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il numero 20.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cittadella clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 16.
Martinez. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. Martinez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Longley cuts out the pass, and he was quick to react. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Galatasaray have a simple task to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be... And Martinez! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's looking wide. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good read, needed to be. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this glory... Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he latch on to this? James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was close. Ruben Neves does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on... Has a look and has a go. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
There will be a throw-in. Messi.
Sampdoria really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Good running, strong and purposeful. Sampdoria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Great work on the overlap. Here's a man in form. Interesting ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Galatasaray really could have done without this. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Sampdoria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Martinez! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. He's had it taken off him. Martinez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Partey. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Martinez
has been indicated.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he get onto this? And he gets rid in a hurry. They've played it short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Just a quick announcement.
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
For your safety.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Sampdoria get the ball rolling in the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He was under real pressure there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hernandez. And it's Ribery. That's Partey. James. That's Partey. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to clear it. Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Out to the right, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ribery.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Floated through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Martinez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Ribery. James. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ribery is flagged offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Coming on the field, Number 16, number 19.
All played through for the wide man. Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitutions taking place.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just about up to 75 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's tidy. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's picked his way through. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. He's got away. That's good play.
There will be 3
Ruben
minutes
Neves.
added time.
Ruben Neves! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ruben Neves really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's the chance to counter. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goal kick.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Ruben Neves claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what...
Terrific header!
Backward it goes. And a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Duda. Martinez. He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
He's got the shot away!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught.
Big header!
That has been knocked clear.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Bradaric. Serdar. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
James. Ribery. Serdar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big. Ribery. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. Distributed tidily. Ribery. Here's a man in form. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi. Messi! It's oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ruben Neves. Partey. Ribery. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Bradaric. Here's Serdar. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Duda. Opts for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ruben Neves. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
And Martinez!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Partey clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Serdar. Bradoric. Referee's given a throw. Serdar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Galatasaray in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Ribéry. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. Vinicius Junior, real chance! And more, and more, and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide, engages and forces him off the ball. Duda.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ribery. Goes looking wide.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Galatasaray making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Bradaric. Oh, that's nice.
Galatasaray are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Partey.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Ribery is being
spettatori.
harried and hassled.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to...
Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 31.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Martinez. Vinicius Junior. He's had a hit! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Numero 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Serdar. That is lovely. No, that's overhit. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
Neatly clipped into space. Martinez! And yes, it's there! And that is goal number 20.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 10.
Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just eases him off the ball.
That's a little off target. James. Ruben Neves.
And here's Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vinicius Junior. Up he goes! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Numero 10.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a really well-measured ball.
The ball has bounced loose now. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle.
A good ball, and this looks promising.
Serdar really has to be more aware. He has to have a look to see who's there, and I don't need to add anything else.
Galatasaray clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Ribery. And that's another good win of the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Messi.
And Messi! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball out wide. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
He's through here.
Now it's Ribery.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of...
He gets big. It's there. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
That's the end. Galatasaray really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Ribéry gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Galatasaray definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Has a shot! Decent hit and on target. Galatasaray yet to have an attempt on goal. Longley. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Vinicius Junior. He's gone forward. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Partey. Hernandez. Partey. Ribery looking to run onto it. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's a good ball out wide. He gets big! They've scored! First blood drawn. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
30 minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's gone for goal! Now, he's been caught napping! And again! Good stop. And he thumps it clear. Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Partey.
Ribery. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ruben Neves. Martinez. James. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Looks to go up and over. James, certainly one of the players of the week. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Partey was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, well played. Martinez. Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Martin shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. James. James. Ribéry. Caught offside that time. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. That'll be a throw. Vinicius Junior. There will be a throw-in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And the header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Nicely spread.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Up he goes!
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. And here's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Moya deals with it effortlessly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now the finish! And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Martinez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Galatasaray may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly, but may have achieved
their
it.
way home on public transportation today.
Thanks
Please
to
watch
Jim
the
alongside
screen
me,
for train
and as the
departure
fans
times
make
from
their
all
way home,
local
so must
majors.
we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Clement Longley is someone who reads the game particularly well.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ruben Neves. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. And Hernandez. And here's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well played. Lazaro. Front-footed pressing going on here. Partey with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So it is still 0-0. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Elmas. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Adams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Partey. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. James. Oh, that's a key interception. Elmas. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Ribéry. Oh, he's played it in low.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Aimed beyond the defence. Partey. And he was quick to react. Ribéry. Partey. And it's Thiago Silva. James, very much a player of the moment. James. Vlasic. And Casade. Biragi. Casade. He is just caressing the ball. He gets big. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Plays it in low. Danger averted for now. Well, they could break here. James. Oh, the shot could be on here. And that has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Biragi. Vlasic. Biragi. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Ribéry. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played out towards the right wing. Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Lazaro. Now it's Lazaro. Martinez. Messina. Works it forward. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Martinez. James. And it's Ruben Neves.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Played in early. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ribéry. Martinez. Casate. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vlasic. And Casate. Lazaro. Ribéry. That's Partey. Hernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Out for a throw. Lazaro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Partey. Hernandez. Partey. Hernandez. He's in a great position. Great hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Galatasaray really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So the manager can make a
11.
change for the first time in the game here.
Il numero 91. Il numero 24.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Partey. That's headed upfield. Biragi spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Partey. And it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now it's Partey. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot could be on. Has a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Zapata. Partey deals with that comfortably.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Sousa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
James. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Messi. That's good play. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way past. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hernandez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And they can counter here. Quarter of an hour played. And the pass is intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Galatasaray seeing plenty of the ball, but without too much penetration. Citadella are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery. Vinicius Junior. Ribery. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The fullback is in acres of space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez calmly anticipates.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Number 18,
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hernandez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. He is through here. That is lovely.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goalkeeper's ball. Now that's well seen too. Thiago Silva. And Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Partey. Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. It's run loose here. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'd like to ask you
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Galatasaray leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Longley. Hernandez. Longley. That's Partey.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's heaved it away. Very nicely done. In comes the delivery. It's a mighty effort! And another try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's picked his way through. James. And he's gone searching crossfield. Still just a single goal between the sides.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Cittadella showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just...
And Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Cittadella really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chooses to go cross-field, and it's Messi. Ribéry. Now it's... And Martinez! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. D'Alessio. Galatasaray still ahead by the game's only goal. Thiago Silva. Opts for safety. James. The final 5 minutes. Here's a man in form. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's looking to set free a runner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Cittadella have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Vinicius Junior. And through to the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And he was quick to react. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Clement Longley, for me, is about the perfect example of a centre-back who can play out from defence. His composure on the ball, as well as his pass completion rates, have always been very impressive. And he's got an efficiency about his game for me.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Neves. That's been cut out, well played. Distributed tidily. Galatasaray have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Up for a header! Cleared away. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Chance! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Galatasaray have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, there's one of the players of the week. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Martinez is onto this. Still goalless at the moment. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez, up he goes! Goal! Galatasaray!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol per il Galatasaray. Ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 10.
Galatasaray have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And now the breakaway. Petzela. Longley is there, and he can get that clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Empoli upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's looking for the runner here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thiago Silva.
Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi purring through the gears.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Petzela. Oh, he's found support out wide. Caught offside that time. Ruben Neves, not the most accurate pass. Partey, Ruben Neves, and no, that was never going to make it. Partey, Longley. He's in plenty of space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Galatasaray come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Here we go again then.
Galatasaray definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Dink through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves. Partey, played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior takes a look up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a goal kick. Petzela. And a goal kick. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Decent progress down the left. Martinez. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Out to the right.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950
You can never
spettatori.
be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries to get it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Gets a good foot in there. Messi. So, what can they make of this? Messi on a strong run down the right. Gets his pass away. Oh, great play! And he's certainly onside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Empoli can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball.
Great hit! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's taking no chances there. That's a good run down the left. Martinez. Now that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing. Ruben Neves. Longley. For Thiago Silva. James. And it's Messi. Ribéry. He's onside. He's tried one. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Martinez is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And here's Messi. Martinez. Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 29.
Empoli are making a change now. Pellegrini getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he knocks it clear. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Petzela. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the number on the board is 3. Can he spark a counter here? No, again there's no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet. Ribéry. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.